The nature of suffering begin by exploring the concept of suffering as central to Buddha's teachings. Highlight how Buddha emphasized that suffering is an inherent part of life, but it's also something we can overcome through understanding its root causes. Use anecdotes or stories from Buddha's life to illustrate this point. In the quiet whispers of time, amidst the chaos of existence, one truth echoes through the ages: the nature of suffering. Suffering, or dukkha, as it's known in the ancient teachings of Buddha, is a universal experience. It manifests in different forms: physical pain, emotional turmoil, the gnawing ache of dissatisfaction. But what did the Enlightened One teach us about suffering? Siddhartha Gautama, after years of seeking answers, found enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, and his teachings continue to illuminate our paths today. He spoke of the Four Noble Truths, the foundational pillars of his wisdom. The first truth, the existence of suffering. Buddha didn't deny its presence in our lives. Instead, he acknowledged its reality. From the cradle to the grave, suffering follows us like a shadow. It comes in myriad forms, reminding us of our shared humanity. But Buddha didn't stop at identifying suffering. He offered us a roadmap out of its grasp, a path to liberation. Through the Noble Eightfold Path, Buddha illuminated the way to transcend suffering. Right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration — these are the steps toward freedom. Central to Buddha's teachings is the practice of mindfulness. By being fully present in each moment, we can untangle the knots of suffering that bind us. Compassion, too, is a guiding light on this journey. By opening our hearts to the suffering of others, we alleviate our own. And in the recognition of impermanence, we find freedom. Everything changes, nothing remains the same. By letting go of attachment, we embrace the ebb and flow of existence. In the tapestry of life, suffering is but one thread. Through the teachings of Buddha, we learn to weave a new story, one of liberation, compassion, and peace. The path to liberation discussed the Noble Eightfold Path as the framework Buddha outlined for leading a life free from suffering. Break down each aspect of the path: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, and explain how they can be applied to modern life. In a world filled with chaos and confusion, many seek a path to liberation, a way to find peace amidst life's challenges. Today we delve into the timeless wisdom of Buddha's teachings, exploring the path to liberation. Life is filled with ups and downs, joys and sorrows. But according to Buddha, suffering is not inevitable. It is something we can understand and overcome. At the heart of Buddha's teachings are the Four Noble Truths. The first truth is the acknowledgement of suffering, known as dukkha. But Buddha didn't stop there. He offered a path, a way out of suffering. This path, known as the Noble Eightfold Path, is a guide to living a life free from suffering. It consists of 8 interconnected principles, each leading to the next. The first step is right view, gaining an understanding of the true nature of reality and our place in it. This leads to right intention, cultivating wholesome intentions, and letting go of harmful desires. Right effort encourages us to cultivate positive qualities while letting go of negative habits. Right mindfulness teaches us to be fully present in each moment, fostering awareness and clarity. Finally, right concentration involves training the mind through meditation to develop deep states of focus and insight. By following the Noble Eightfold Path, we can cultivate a life of wisdom, compassion, and inner peace, ultimately leading to liberation from suffering. May we all find our own path to liberation, guided by the timeless wisdom of Buddha's teachings. The Power of Mindfulness emphasize the importance of mindfulness in Buddha's teachings. Show how being fully present in each moment can help alleviate suffering and bring about a deeper sense of peace and contentment. Share practical tips or examples of how viewers can incorporate mindfulness into their daily lives. In today's fast-paced world, finding moments of peace and clarity can seem like a distant dream. But what if I told you that the key to inner calm and happiness lies within you? Enter mindfulness, a simple yet powerful practice that can transform the way you experience life. But what exactly is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. It's about paying attention to what's happening right now, with an open heart and mind. Our minds are like wild horses, constantly racing from one thought to another. But through mindfulness, we can learn to tame the chaos and find stillness within. One of the simplest ways to practice mindfulness is through mindful breathing. Take a moment to close your eyes and notice the sensation of your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Mindfulness isn't just something we do on a meditation cushion, it's a way of life. Whether you're washing the dishes, walking in nature, or having a conversation with a loved one, you can bring mindfulness to every moment. 3. The benefits of mindfulness are profound. Research shows that regular mindfulness practice can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, while improving focus, creativity, and overall well-being. By cultivating mindfulness, we can learn to respond to life's challenges with clarity and compassion, rather than reacting out of habit or impulse. We become the masters of our own minds, rather than slaves to our thoughts. So why not take a moment right now to pause, breathe, and come back to the present moment? Remember, the power of mindfulness is always within reach. All you have to do is be here, now. Compassion and loving kindness. Explore the theme of compassion and loving kindness as fundamental principles in Buddha's teachings. Discuss how cultivating empathy and kindness towards ourselves and others can lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. Share stories of Buddha's compassion towards all beings and discuss how viewers can practice compassion in their own lives. In a world filled with chaos and uncertainty, one man's teachings continue to resonate through the ages, offering timeless wisdom and guidance for navigating life's challenges. Join us as we explore the profound lessons of compassion and loving kindness imparted by the Buddha. Life is filled with ups and downs, joys and sorrows. But amidst the turmoil, there exists a beacon of hope, the compassionate heart of the Buddha. His teachings remind us that compassion is not merely a virtue but a way of life, a guiding light that illuminates our path through the darkness. Compassion is the ability to empathize with the suffering of others and to take action to alleviate it. It is the simple act of extending a helping hand, offering a listening ear, or sharing a comforting smile. In the words of the Buddha, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Loving kindness, or metta in Pali, is another cornerstone of the Buddha's teachings. It is the practice of cultivating a boundless, unconditional love for all beings, without discrimination or prejudice. It is a profound recognition of our interconnectedness and shared humanity. Loving kindness is like a gentle rain that nourishes the seeds of goodness within us, allowing them to blossom and flourish. It is a transformative force that softens the hardened hearts and opens the doors to forgiveness and reconciliation. As we journey through life, may we remember the profound teachings of the Buddha to cultivate compassion and loving kindness in our hearts, to be a source of light and hope in a world that often feels dark and despairing. For in the words of the Buddha, radiate boundless love towards the entire world. May we all walk this path of compassion and loving kindness together. Impermanence and non-attachment. Lastly, delve into the concept of impermanence and non-attachment in Buddha's teachings. Explain how understanding that everything is transient can help us let go of attachment and find peace in the present moment. Use examples or stories to illustrate the wisdom of letting go and embracing change. In the heart of Buddha's teachings lies a profound wisdom that transcends time and culture. Today we explore two interlinked concepts: impermanence and non-attachment. Join us on a journey to uncover the simplicity and depth of these teachings and how they can bring tranquility to our modern lives. Look around you. Nature whispers the truth of impermanence. Just as the seasons change, so do our lives. The blossoms of spring fade into the warmth of summer, only to wither away in the embrace of autumn. Impermanence is the law of the universe, the rhythm of life's dance. Yet we often resist change, clinging desperately to what we know. But Buddha teaches us to embrace impermanence, to flow with the river of life rather than against it. For in every ending lies a new beginning, and in every goodbye, a hello waiting to be discovered. Non-attachment is the key that unlocks the door to freedom. It is the art of letting go, releasing our grasp on the fleeting and the temporary. Like a bird soaring through the sky, non-attachment allows us to fly above the storms of life, untouched by their fury. But non-attachment does not mean detachment from life. It is a deep appreciation for the present moment, a gratitude for what is, without clinging to what was or yearning for what could be. It is finding joy in the simple pleasures of life, knowing that happiness lies not in possessions but in experiences. Impermanence and non-attachment are not mere philosophical concepts, they are guideposts on the path to inner peace. By embracing the ever-changing nature of existence and letting go of our attachments, we discover a profound sense of freedom and serenity that transcends the fluctuations of the world. As we journey through life, may we remember the wisdom of Buddha's teachings. May we embrace impermanence as the gentle rhythm of life's melody and cultivate non-attachment as the key to true liberation. In the dance of impermanence and non-attachment, may we find the peace and joy that our hearts seek.